What's up? It's Jan back at it again with another nerdy bookish video. This is a very exciting announcement video for the Romantasy Readathon. First of all, let's take a moment for this shirt that I got just for this readathon. It's from Hello Lovely Box. Y'all know I'm a rep for them, so use code JustJan15 for 15% off. I don't get commission or anything for it. I just show y'all the stuff, save y'all some money, and do the dang thing, you know? Just says Romantasy Reader, and it has this cool ass design. Obsessed. Anyway, we have a lot to go through today. Let's hope I don't forget anything or mess this up, but if anything, everything will eventually be in the description down below. But first and foremost, we're gonna give credit to where credit's due and talk about who started this readathon. It all came from the lovely mind of Tori from Tori Between Pages. She asked me, as well as a bunch of other hosts that I will have linked down below, to co-host a Romantasy Readathon in February. So it's a week-long readathon where we just read fantasy romance. I have all my notes on sticky notes, y'all. You know how I roll here. February 12th to the 18th. There are 10 hosts total, including myself. They'll just be linked down below. They'll be tagged down below. Follow all of them, especially Tori, because she was the one who came up with all this. We also have an Instagram for this readathon called Romantasy-athon. That'll also be linked down below. The way this works is there are 4 teams. Okay, it's one of those readathons. Each team does have separate prompts, and then we have a group book and all this stuff. So I'm just gonna personally talk about my team. The 4 teams are Enemies to Lovers, Chosen One Champs, Dark Romance Readers, and then my team is Monster Lovers, because y'all know how I love my vampire romances, etc, etc. People on my team are Cami from Burrows and Books and Nikki from Nikki LPZS. Sprints are to be determined at the moment. I'm definitely going to be hosting some during that week. I'm not sure if anyone else has confirmed. I haven't confirmed a time or date yet. I'm still going to be doing my first of the month sprints, so it'll be about 2 weeks after that at some point. Just so y'all know, there will be sprints throughout the week. Let's go into my team's prompts. The first prompt is read a book with a supernatural character. Pretty straightforward. I'm personally going to be reading vampire books. My TBR is going to be King of Battle and Blood by Scarlett St. Clair and The Serpent and the Wings of Night by Carissa Broadbent. These are the 2 I would love to get to, like, for sure, especially because this one is on my 23 books to read in 2023, but I could also stray away from these if I have time. I do have a witchy romance called Hollow Heathens. I just ordered Daughter of No Worlds by Carissa Broadbent. I have a bunch of fae books as well, so I have options, my dudes, okay? And then the next prompt is read a book that takes place in a different world or planet. Again, pretty straightforward. And then the third prompt is read a book with forced proximity. So that's a romance trope where the 2 main characters are involuntarily put in one vicinity, and then that causes them to fall for each other. Make sense? Okay. And then we have an activity prompt, which is to share a picture of your favorite reading spot, and then you can tag me, tag all the hosts if you want in your photos. And then there are also bonus prompts. Read the group book, which is Court of... hold on. All these Court of books just mess with my head. Court of Ravens and Ruin by Eliza Rain, which is on KU, and I'll be reading that on my Kindle. And the second bonus prompt is read a book that's 500 pages or more. All right? All right. No, you know what? I do have time. Editing Jan, insert this clip, because I'll just run through the other prompts real quick. So for Enemies to Lovers, we have read a book with a villain you love to hate, read an Enemies to Lovers book, and read a book that's been on your TBR a long time. Again, pretty straightforward. Activity prompt, share your favorite Enemies to Lovers book. So that could be on Instagram, that could be just DMing us, whatever you want. And the bonus points are read a group book and read a book that's 500 pages or longer. For the Chosen One Champs, we have read a book with a badass main character. A main character needs to fulfill their destiny, and then read a book with a pretty cover. That one should be easy. Honestly, there's so many fantasy romance books with pretty covers. It's actually overwhelming. The activity prompt for the Chosen One Champs is wear an outfit inspired by your favorite main character. Be interesting. I'd love to see y'all's outfits for that. And then bonus points are the same. We have the dark romance readers. The first prompt is read a book with the forbidden romance trope, read a book with a morally gray character, and read a book that you're dying to get to. And the activity prompt for that one is share your go-to coffee or tea order. Again, it could be Instagram, could be however you share your things. And the bonus points are the same. I'll link Tori's announcement video down below because I think she's going to talk about every single one. There is also a Google form to track all your books, which team you're on, and then so we can determine which team won at the end of the readathon. So that's a fun time. I'll have that Google form linked down below. You could also get it from our Instagram. Again, Romantasy-a-thon. I think those are all the things. That was super quick. Again, I'll have all 10 of us down below. We have some besties, some new friends. I'm just super excited for this readathon. I have been getting into fantasy romance more and more in the past year. I've definitely had some misses though, so it's not like my entire personality, but I'm so thankful that Tori asked me to co-host this because it sounds like so much fun. I do want to be a romantasy girly, okay? I do enjoy them when I read them, especially because the worlds are usually not too complex. I think the start of my obsession with it was YA fantasy romance, like these hollow vows and these twisted bonds. It's fairly recent, but I've also read Elise Kova's books and, you know, those popular YA fantasy romances like Sorcery of Thorns, The Cruel Prince, ACOTAR. I'm making my way downtown. So yeah, that is all. Super excited for y'all to join. Super excited to read all the things. And it's the week of Valentine's Day, so that's so cute. Stay tuned for the announcements for sprints and stuff. I'm sure I'll post about them in my Instagram stories at the very least. Make sure to follow Tori, like I said, and all the other co-hosts, which will be linked in the description. I think I've said everything more than once. If you made it to the end of this video, let's put the sword emoji in the comments down below. Sword, dagger, whatever. Also comment down below if you plan on participating. I would love for you to join, even if it's just attending sprints. Thank you so much for watching once again. Hope y'all had a great day. Stay safe, stay positive, and stay spooky always. And I'll see y'all on my next one. Bye.